I'm Drew Boyce. I'm the scenic designer for Choice here at the McCarter.
I'm Dixie Uffelman. I'm the director of production of McCarter.
Whenever I sign on to do a project, I inevitably read the play, and I read it a number of times, really, paying attention to both what is the intent of the author, but also my personal response to the story, and beginning to try to put myself in the shoes of an audience member and to think about what we want to communicate to them. I start to have conversations with the other designers, the playwright in this case, both Dixie, but also Sarah Rasmussen, the director. And the design really emerges from all of those creative conversations.
And I think of you as such a thematic, broad, gestural designer. Mm-hmm. And the script in this one does talk about themes and also has really practical daily concerns, which is the nitty-gritty of your daily life, like where's my mask, where's my phone, did you shut the gate, which I think is a large challenge in designing a piece like this.
Absolutely.
Is how do you integrate the realism and also then have these moments where the firm nature of your life melts away as you're lost in a memory. There are moments of sharp realism and then air, breath.
Yeah. Absolutely. In one of our early design conversations, Sarah brought to the table that she felt like the movement of the show would best be captured in a spinning motion, that there was something circular in the nature of how the story kind of comes full circle, but also in the way that we reveal the minutia of this family's life and kind of zoom in on particular elements of their life, but also have the ability to zoom out and think more broadly about the relationship of this family, of this woman to the world, to her choices, to the themes in the play. The big idea of the design is to create that familial sensibility on stage, creating an understanding for the audience that we are in a home. And the house or the place of home needs to feel like a place that is really known. The home on stage also wants to live in conversation with the sense of the unknown outside of the home. The play does take us to some other locations and some other places on our character's journey. And in order to facilitate the changing of location, that journey, we needed to find a way to use the structure of this place that we've created to reveal these new environments. There are a number of facades that either fly out or rotate or pivot in conjunction with the turning of our main structure on the first floor that reveal these new locations in and around the house or these other places that our character goes to.
There's a safety and a comfort in the home, and particularly in COVID, a fear of what's outside, but also a possibility of what's outside. We see Zoe, the daughter's bedroom. She's an adult who's returned home to live with her parents during COVID, which is a safety and a comfort, but also a tension. Maybe she needs to get out. Her mother says, Zoe, you can't live here forever, you know? And I think that illustrated in your design of her bedroom, it's both cozy and wonderful, and her life is surrounding her, wrapping her in her own artwork and the choices she made, and also maybe a little stifling.
I mean, it's filled with all of those things from her childhood, all of the things that brought her to this place in her life. So it gives a really strong sense of her personal history, but it does feel tight and restrained on purpose.
Get out of there.
And this play is very ripe with information about these unique and funny characters. And it gives us a lot of information about who they are and how they live their lives and what they look like and what their home might feel like. And I do think that familiarity is important to creating a context for the audience to feel like they can laugh and they want to laugh at those characters.